Greetings, my name is Eden Sky, and I am the author of the Galactic Calendar, which I've been creating for the past 25 years. So I want to share with you today about the new galactic frequency that we have entered as of July 26th, 2020, which was the Galactic New Year. So this new year we have now entered the year of the blue lunar storm. So on the galactic calendar, every year has a distinct galactic frequency, and there are a few code words that embody this frequency that we can focus on for the year. So the code words of the blue lunar storm year are polarize, stabilize, challenge, catalyze, energy, and self-generation. So the blue storm is also known as the world changer. And everything we think of when we hear the word storm applies to this new frequency that we've now entered. So this is really a time for us to embrace catharsis, upheaval, transformation, purification, cleansing, as the winds of change continue to blow through every corner of our lives and bring potent transformation. So this is a time for us to embrace freedom, breakthrough, and the liberation of stuck energies. This is a time for us to ask ourselves, inside the deepest core of our being, what is calling to be catalyzed and brought to life to effect positive change for our own lives, our own world, positive change for our shared world. This is a time to ask ourselves, how can we ride the winds? How can we align with our inner fierce yet compassionate thunder being? How can we wield and channel the lightning of our souls? So this is also a time to ask ourselves, what inside the deepest part of our being is calling to be self-generated and born into the world? So the world needs all of us to arise into a new level. We must find new pathways so that we can thrive and continue to show up in a good way for these unprecedented times on planet Earth. But this is not about reinventing ourselves. This is about opening and letting in and receiving these new divine energies that are now available, that are now circulating, so that we can allow them to purify us, to reorient us, to repattern us and reprogram us, so that our truest, deepest, most divine, natural capacities can emerge. And we have that much more courage, clarity, creativity to bring to these times. So I want to continue sharing about the frequency of the blue lunar storm year, and now I want to share with you some of the visionary art that we feature in the galactic calendar as I continue to talk about it, because we've chosen this art specifically because it embodies and transmits the blue lunar storm frequency. So let's check it out. So this is the cover of the Blue Lunar Storm Year Galactic Calendar. This is featuring a beautiful piece by Jeff Sullivan. So this blue storm year reminds us we are all energetic beings, and we can become conscious alchemists of the energies that we vibrate at and then we emanate and incarnate through our actions, our intentions, our words, our hearts, what we bring to life. This is the inside of the galactic calendar. This shows how just on this one page is all you have to read in order to directly and immediately enter into the flow of galactic time. And this is showing how this galactic fourth dimensional time codes are also embodied in our human bodies. This is showing how this is a totally new paradigm relationship to time, where we relate to the entire solar year as a 13-month spiral of time. And the new year is always July 26th. And this calendar system is followed by people all around the world in 90 countries who are activating the truth that time is art, reclaiming the sacred essence of time, and helping raise the frequency on planet Earth. So here's the inside of the galactic calendar, and you can see that every day has a galactic frequency. So instead of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day has a different energy. In the back of the calendar, we have a very thorough guidebook, and you can read all about these energies. Every day becomes a portal of self-reflection, of spiritual focus, of adventure and field of play, and an opportunity to become ever more conscious of the magic of synchronicity. So here is the art piece that we chose to begin the Blue Lunar Storm year. This is by an artist called Pumayana. So the lunar tone of this year brings the energy of two, but we have to understand the two-ness is born of the oneness of all of life. So from the two-ness emerges all of the natural opposites, the yin and yang forces that animate all of life. So a key aspect of this year is for us to focus on how can we consciously integrate our own yin and yang, our own feminine and masculine energies to bring balance and stability into our lives. This is a really important study we have to all make. When is it time to rest and receive and listen? When is it time to act and give and speak out? This is also a time in this year to really look at where can we polarize old habits, old perspectives, old beliefs, and see what radical shifts want to emerge to bring greater health into our lives. And the lunar tone of this year brings the code challenge, but challenge doesn't have to mean problem or hardship. Challenge means we are being catalyzed to grow. And as we embrace the challenges in our own lives, the challenges facing this planet as blessings, we can have more equanimity and clarity in how to navigate these challenges and how to keep showing up. We know that life is never without challenges. And one could even say that challenges are divinely orchestrated for us to develop new strengths and new capacities. So I want to show you another art piece. This is by Geoglyphics. So the lunar tone of this year also brings the code stabilize. So how can we support ourselves to experience greater inner stability so that we can translate that into helping bring greater stability to our world? How can we become more spiritually secure inside of ourselves and also more grounded in our daily lives? This is not an easy task, but as we ask these questions of ourselves and show that we desire and are willing to cultivate more inner stability and more groundedness, then we can begin to open new pathways and see how to support ourselves in this. Our personal transformation contributes directly to our positive planetary transformation. So I want to show you one more art piece. This is by Mariposa Galactica. So ultimately, as humans, we are all energetic beings. And we all have the capacity to choose what vibration we align with, what station we tune our radio dial to. And that directly affects the vibrations and the thoughts that we are receiving and transmitting. So we all affect the collective consciousness that we're swimming in, and we are all affected by it. So moment by moment, as any one of us chooses love, we polarize the fear. As we choose generosity and gratitude, we polarize the spell of greed and scarcity. As we choose compassion and care, we polarize the separation. As we choose conscious, constructive, courageous, inspired action, we polarize the despair and apathy. As we choose awareness and embodied wisdom, we polarize ignorance. So in this way, from our internal orientation, each one of us can be a conscious instrument of life and help bring coherent, heart-centered stability to our world, which is what we need in these most powerful, potent times as our world is crying out for love and compassion and divinely inspired cooperation. So wishing all of you an epic Blue Lunar Storm year. And if you feel inspired to learn more about galactic time and this galactic calendar that we create, please check out our website, 13moon.com. There's a lot of free resources. You can also click on the birth date decoder and decode your birth date and find out the personal galactic frequency that you embody, your own cosmic identity. So as we say in Lakesh, I am another yourself.